Welcome to this video on organization of a computer. This learning video will enable you to explain the organization of computers and identify components of computer. A computer is a fast and accurate device which accepts, stores and processes data to produce the results as output. The computer is organized into 4 units: input unit, CPU, secondary memory, output unit. Input units are external devices through which data and programs are entered into the computer. Input devices convert data from any convenient external format into binary codes that a computer can store and manipulate internally. Some examples of input devices are keyboard, mouse, cameras, and scanning devices. The CPU is the brain of a computer. It is responsible for carrying out the computational tasks that come from either the user or the software. The CPU in a personal computer is usually a single chip. The processor is plugged into the computer's motherboard. It divides the operation into basic steps, which are performed in one clock cycle. The motherboard is a rigid rectangular card that contains the circuitry which connects the processor and all the other components that make up a personal computer. In personal computers, some of the components are attached directly to the motherboard and some are housed on their own small circuit boards that plug into the expansion slots built into the motherboard. The processing capacity of a computer is measured in terms of the amount of data processed by the CPU in one operation. The CPU has 3 important subunits: arithmetic logic unit (ALU), control unit, and memory. The arithmetic logic unit (ALU) is responsible for mathematical calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. It can also perform logical operations like AND, OR, and NOT. Secondary memory is the permanent memory of a computer. However, you can delete the data if you want. Some of the secondary storage devices include floppy disks, fixed or hard disks, and optical disks. Output units are devices which converts the stored binary data into convenient external forms such as text and pictures. Some examples of output devices include printers and monitors. Key points discussed in this video. The computer is organized into input unit, CPU, secondary memory, and output unit. Input units are external devices through which data and programs are entered into the computer. Input devices convert user data into binary codes. The CPU is the brain of a computer. It divides the operations into basic steps. The motherboard contains the circuitry that connects the processor and other components. The capacity of a computer is determined by the amount of data it processes. The CPU has 3 important subunits: arithmetic logic unit (ALU), control unit, and memory. Secondary memory is the permanent memory. Output units are devices which convert the stored binary data into convenient external forms such as text and pictures.